You standing there with me, and you have no idea what's on my mind. If I could just move my feet, then this dance would be a dance now. And I want you moving close to me. This night just lingers on, and I'm building castles in my mind. That wall comes down. I'm Quincy Forte. Pretty much, I started out doing music like 2002, 2003 in a band called Chasing February. That went on for a good 4 or 5 years. And then for a long time I quit writing. It was hard for me to write. Then I started writing for this project, Something We Need, and I developed a storyline that I thought fit. So pretty much the story behind Something We Need, it's kind of like a cyclical love story. How, you know, when you're young, love comes easy. You start off with season to mingle, dudes hanging out, stand beside this girl, she doesn't know how he feels, and so it talks about all the emotions. That's like, you're standing there with me, but you have no idea what's on my mind. And then it goes to Untamed Youth, where it talks about just being young and in love, going through problems as a couple, growing together, and then just being like, you know, screw it, you know, I want to be with you, I want to marry you, I want to make you my wife, sort of thing. And then the next song, Newton's Law, talks about somewhere down the line in the relationship, you get to a point to where you're like, man, something doesn't feel right. Like it doesn't feel right at all. You know, at first you wanted to hang out all the time, every day. Now you don't even want to pick up the phone when I call you, sort of thing. And then Twisted Up and Highly Down is pretty much about, you know, the aftermath sort of thing, to where it's like, well, you know, at first I was complaining, we used to fight, argue, type stuff like that about your hair being in the sink and all that stuff, but now, in the grand scheme of things, that don't even really matter at all. Then it goes into I Don't Know Anything, to where you go to the final level, to where you're like, it's when you're down and out, depressed, and you're like, man, I don't really know anything that I thought I did when I thought I had all the answers. My favorite track on the album, actually I have 2 favorite tracks. One is Something We Need. I actually employed the services of Valenti and Jeremy Peering from the FNAs, and it was totally recorded unconventional from the way the rest of the EP was played. I kind of told them to just bring their musicianship into the project. They already knew the outline of the song, and man, they came in and ripped it up, and I got to play with 2 of the guys that, you know, are kind of in the FNAs, like, sort of my goal to be like. And then there's Newton's Law, which I finally got to jam with Zach Carrington. He used to be 1,000 Miles from Home, now is in Turbo Motorhome in Sunside, so like just working with him on putting down all our ideas, the production, the whole atmosphere of recording in his house was kind of awesome, but like it just felt totally organic. Just a product of something we need. So I'm out there on the interwebs. You can find me at Quincy Forte on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram, it's GQ Superstar, Facebook.com/Quincy Forte, and then most importantly, www.QuincyFortemusic.com. Thank you very much. Y'all be easy.
Everyone is walking around with blinders on, trying not to see what the hell